Hi guys! If you don't know, my name is Adeline Hertz. I post videos and vlogs about life, God, sustainability, and fun facts. So if you're into any of that, give me a subscribe! And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that like button and leave a comment. I love comments so much. I will respond. Sorry, that's my bird Toby. I will respond. I love reading them. I'm being for real right now also. It's my favorite thing to do ever. So today I will be talking about my experience doing a 4-H exchange and answering some common questions. So these are questions that I had or I think that other people might have. And if you have more questions, please leave them in the comments. And I'm thinking about doing a funny stories little vlog from my time in Costa Rica, so if you're interested in that, also leave a comment or I might do it anyway. So let's get into that. I've got my little list of questions right now. First question, what is it? So the 4-H exchange program is a program that will send you on a plane to another country for a month. You go in a group of about 20 kids and you have a couple chaperones, I think around 4 chaperones with you, and then you live with a host family. So the host family has a child that is within 3 years of your age. So when I went, I was 15, and the girl that was my host sibling, she was 13, and so you're supposed to be buds and learn about each other's country. What a lot of people do is, for instance, I went down to Costa Rica and spent a month there, and then she might come to America and spend a month with me. And that way we both get to share our cultures and it's so fun. So that is what the program consists of. Next question. Is it hard to apply / how do you apply? So to apply, just look up 4-H exchange program, type it all in there, and it will pop up. It is so easy to apply. You have to write, I think, a page answering a couple questions. So there's no essay or anything crazy like that. There's a good bit of paperwork, but I don't remember ever struggling to apply. So if you are having a hard time with that, don't let that be your reason that you don't go, because it seriously is not that bad. Next question. I'm gonna mark these off for a sec. Do you have to be introverted to go? No. The answer is no. There were several introverts that went with us, and you do not have to be social or feel like you have your life together or anything. All you have to do is be able and open to new experiences and ready to have some fun. That's really the only requirements, and you do not have to be anyone special at all. Just trust me when I say that these kids that are going with you, they're just like you, and you will have a blast. So don't be worried if you are shy or introverted, no problem. Do you have to learn another language? No. Also no. I went to Costa Rica and I only started studying Spanish 2 months before I left, and it was namely Duolingo. I knew the word for good. I did not know the word for bad. I knew good morning and good night and where's the bathroom? Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. That was, seriously, I'm not kidding, all I knew. I knew the word for bread and apple, and I did not know anything. The amount of Spanish I learned over that month was crazy. You will be shocked at how many new words and phrases that you will learn. Even if you do know Spanish, it will get so much better. And I speak of Spanish because that's where I went to Costa Rica, but there are several country options and they do change year to year based on if there's political tension or what the political climate is looking like. You will not go to a third world country, obviously. So you're not going to, I don't know, India or Bangladesh right? You're gonna be going to Costa Rica or Germany, Finland, Taiwan. I don't think they're doing Taiwan anymore, but I'm not sure. So don't be worried about your country being really sketchy. Definitely it varies like country to country and where you're at in the country, but don't be worried about that. Is it expensive? So I paid a couple thousand, I think 4,000. If it's expensive, really is just a matter of perspective. So I guess what you need to do, because also the price depends on the country you're going and the year you're going, so I can't give you an exact number, but Google that website up and then you will have it. So what you need to do is just figure out how much do plane tickets cost, food and lodging, and what it's worth to you. So I think if you just did that math, you will know if it is expensive or not. So it's nothing crazy, but it's kind of a matter of perspective. That's around what I paid, and jump on that website to find out. So what do you do when you get there? So when you first get there, you spend about a week with your group, that's your chaperones and the other kids that are going with you, and then you go off to your host families. You spend 3 weeks there, and then you meet up with the group and spend another 3 days with them, and then you fly on home. So that's what you do. When I was with the group, we went to a zoo, we did a couple hikes, we toured a coffee farm. Sorry, I'm trying to remember if we actually went on a tour or if we just looked at it. I think we just looked at it, but we did a lot of fun stuff. On our way back, we went to a flea market, which was epic. I was trying to buy souvenirs for all of my family, so, you know, a little intense, but the wonderful thing about a flea market is that you can bargain with them, and they all speak great English because all they see is tourists, and it was just so fun. And you go in and there's items floor to ceiling. This is not a little boutique, like this is a flea market. And it was just such an incredible experience, and I love the culture there. I just think it's so unique. So you definitely do a lot of fun things with the group. I'm trying to think of what else we did. That was the highlights, but don't be worried about that. And we do take time to rest. We went out to eat a couple times, and that's what you do with your group. And then with your host family, it depends on your host family. They try to live life as normal. You will go to school and you'll do any activities that the family is doing. And so a lot of that varies on your host family, and that is one of the coolest part. You do get to kind of meet your host family before you go. So you'll be accepted into the country, and then probably a month later or so, you will figure out who your host family is. And they will send pictures and a little paragraph about their family and what they like to do and the ages of everyone. It is very common to get gifts for your host family, and they will get gifts for you. And I also love that part of the culture. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just something from your state or from your country that you think is unique that you would like to share with them. And that is also not necessary, just a little fun part of culture in this like exchange program. So you'll find out who they are, and you can email them back and forth before you go, or text or call them. It was difficult for me because I did not speak a wink of Spanish, but we figured it out via Google Translate. And if you're good at charades, you will be perfect, because let me tell you, even if you know Spanish, at some point you're gonna have to, you know, agua, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, it is just so crazy, and it's so fun. Is it fun? I don't know why I even put that. Obviously the answer is yes. Yes, it is so fun. A reminder that with anything you do, but this especially, how fun you have depends on how much effort you put in. Everyone there is so kind and so generous, and so you just have to, you know, let yourself go. Forgive yourself that you don't speak the language the best, or if you do, then that's awesome. But forgive yourself that you're not perfect, and just have fun. Seriously, it's just such a good experience. Would you recommend? Obviously I would recommend because I'm making this video, but I would so recommend if nothing else, it is a great thing to put on applications. I'm working at a summer camp this summer. Leave in the comments if you want a video about that because I'm so excited. But I put that on my application. They had a lot of applicants, I guess. I think that was one of the reasons that I got in, and just trying to figure things out with someone from a different language and things like that. It really does help your speaking skills and your confidence because it's just so hard and out of your comfort zone that you just grow so much. So it's a great thing to put on your applications. It is a really fun experience. If you are trying to learn a language, or even if you're not, it will shock you the sheer amount you will learn in a month. I seriously think that if I was there for a year, I would become fluent. And I walked in day one with absolutely nothing, zero. So I recommend it for so many different things. And then also the other people that are going with you, the other Americans, you'll become so close with them and you could potentially have lifelong friends. I am not in tight contact with any of them now, but definitely for a while we texted and it was just so fun. So I definitely recommend. Look it up if you are in between the ages of 14 to 18. And if you're over that, if this doesn't sound right for you, seriously, get on Google. There are so many opportunities for youth, for adults too. If you are old, there are still things for you to do, okay? And if you think you're too young, you are not too young. There are so many opportunities out there. So do some Googling. If you like traveling, there's just so many opportunities out there, so definitely look them up. This is the 4-H exchange program. You do not have to be a part of 4-H to do this exchange. So definitely recommend looking it up and taking advantage of the opportunities that are there for you and meant for you to use. So let me know if you have any questions. Please leave a comment and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! And just a reminder, God loves you, you are worth it, you can accomplish so many good things, and go out there and have a great day.